Reframing.
What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you go down below and press that red subscribe button and press the bell so you don't miss a thing your girl posts and become a part of the Spice Squad gang. What's going on, y'all? We are on who knows what number of quarantine, but whatever. We keeping it moving. We keeping it funky. You know what it is. So if you clicked on this video, you are interested in learning about situationships. Are you in a situationship? Is a situationship a good thing or a bad thing? How do you know if you're in a situationship? Millions of questions. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. I'm gonna kind of define what a situationship is, and then we're gonna see, like, is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? Am I in one? Have I been in one? What are some examples, etc.? And it's gonna get deep at sometimes, and then sometimes it'll be real lighthearted. So just bear with me and like enjoy this information session, okay, ladies? All right. And my guys too, y'all can confirm or deny right down below. I'm here for all the tea and all the comments and all the discrepancies, okay? All right, so what is a situationship? A situationship essentially is a thin line between being more than friends, almost in a real committed relationship, but you're not. You're in between. It's that fine line. You feel like you're in a relationship, but it's not a sealed deal of a relationship. There's more than likely a reason why you guys aren't in a committed relationship, and that can be for multiple reasons. You could be playing the field. You talk to multiple people. That's fine, as long as it's upfront and a transparent, open relationship. Like, yo, like, we deal together, like, we might go on dates. I might hang out with you a lot. I might be on the phone with you all the time. I might text you consistently every day. A good morning text is normal. A good night text is normal. FaceTiming, calling, meeting up, linking up. You might have met a couple people in my family, but we not together. And it may be a chance that I'm dating somebody else like that too. So we not together, but we more than friends. We kiss, we hug, we're a little touchy, but this right here needs to be open and transparent on both sides, on both parties. And I'm gonna tell you where it gets real confused and real messy in a second. But reasons why you guys might not be fully together in a committed relationship. It can be because of distance. Maybe you guys are too far away from each other. Neither one of you are trying to commit because the distance is a bit too much. But every time you guys link up, it's like you guys have been together forever, or you guys just have that connection over the phone, talking, etc., etc. You may have not committed and you're in the situationship period because you might already have a main girl. You might already have a main guy. So they can't commit to you all the way because they're already in another situationship. As simple as that. And that main girl that they're in a situationship, even though they're not really committed, people know they're not committed, but like people know, like it's like the public already knows about that main figure. See where it can get kind of messy, kind of choppy. And then the flat out reason why you guys might be in a situationship is because one person is not ready, and that's where it get real messy at. You will want to hope that both people maybe are not ready, because then nobody can really get mad or really be in their feelings. But most of the time there's one person in the situationship who is not ready to be fully committed and be in a full-blown out relationship, and that's why you guys are in this situation period. Maybe they're just working on themselves. Maybe they're enjoying their singleness and they don't want to be committed because they know they're not ready. And if they know they're not ready, you need to respect that. Because if you go into a relationship and they telling you, you know, I'm not ready, but if this is what you want to do, you signing yourself up for something. Listen, take heed to the cues and respect them, because they're not ready for a reason. If you get into this and they told you they're not ready, you can't be surprised at all the baggage that may come with it and things that you just don't want in a relationship, okay? So those are reasons why you might be in a situationship. That's what a situationship is, and that's up for you to decide if you want to deal with. So although situationships are so common in this generation, lots of people have been in situationships. I have been in situationships with an S at the end. Terrible. But from my point of view, I don't think situationships are healthy when both people aren't in agreement 100%. There might be, the girl or the guy might say, I'm cool with this, but nah. It's usually only one person who really wants it to be a situationship and the other person really wants to be in a committed relationship. And it's very unhealthy and very toxic for the both of them. Because if you want to be in a situationship and they don't want to be in a situationship, that person who wants to really be in a relationship is going to be the worst. And then the person who wants to be in a situationship is going to be the worst. And it's going to be arguments. You guys are going to clash. You guys are going to butt heads because you're not going to see eye to eye on what is okay and what's not okay from your relationship standpoint. The one that wants to be in a relationship is going to want to settle down. They're going to want to be together all the time, 100%. And the person in a situationship is like either playing the field, they like their alone time, they're trying to build and figure out themselves, so they don't have time for the person who wants to be in a full-blown committed relationship. Maybe like on one hand, the one who wants to be in a relationship wants you to meet their family. They want both of your families to get together, and they're like, nah, I'm not ready for that because like this is just situational right now. Like I'm not ready for all that yet. I feel like that is taking it a step too far. So it can be a lot of negativity that comes with a situationship if both parties aren't in agreement, and that's when I think it's unhealthy, when both parties aren't in agreement that you're in a situationship and that we're not committed. There may be other people that hit my phone. I might talk to other people. I might go on dates with other people. I might chill and hang with other people. If that is not clear, or if you're not like ready for that, situationship may not be your thing right now, okay? Because like it usually leads to someone getting hurt, and it's just like really unfair and can be super unfortunate for the person who gets hurt. It can also be a bit unfortunate for the person who just wanted to be in a situationship because there was no pun intended. Like they didn't mean to hurt you, they didn't want to hurt you, they thought you both were on the same page. So it can be real complicated. It's a bit much. Okay, so I'm gonna have a transparent moment with you guys, a little baby story time. I've been in multiple situationships and didn't really know at the time. I was a bit younger. One of the examples of one of the situationships is the guy had a main girl and I was like the side girl, but him and the main girl like wasn't together. You know, from the guy perspective anyway, like we not in a committed relationship, we not together, but the public eye knew that they were together. Maybe they were always off and on. I didn't really know the girl like that, didn't know much about her, wasn't none of my business. I was single, like living my best life, and I was like dealing with the guy. You know, we both were like, it was a situational ship type of relationship, but the main girl still had super strong feelings and wasn't trying to hear none of that. You feel me? So that was crazy because I got hurt, the other girl got hurt, but at the end of the day, neither one of us is with the guy, so whatever, his loss, right? Yeah. Another situationship I've been in has been on me. I've been the bad guy. So I was talking to I was dating two guys, and one of the guys wanted to be serious, be in a committed relationship, like really wanted to lock it down. And I'm like, nah, like I can't do that because I got another shorty over here that like I'm feeling. This is just situation. This is just a situationship. Like I told you, no strings attached. Like, okay? And I hurt the guy's feelings, but he's well off now, so like, no pun intended, and I'm good. And then I've also been in a situationship. This is the last one I'm gonna say, and this is, I'm not really getting into all the details with these stories. So if you guys want to know about these situationships and you think I should do a story time about the individual stories, I'm totally open to doing them. I know we can get bored during quarantine and run out of things to watch, and then there's just enough stillness throughout the day, so you be wanting some good tea to lock in and listen on to. So like, let me know. But the last situation I want to talk about is when a guy wasn't ready. We were in a situationship. Like I was playing the field, I was living my best life, I was having so much fun out here, okay? A mess. But the guy that I was really like liking out of the guys that I was talking to, he wasn't ready to settle down. He had just got a relationship not too long ago. You know, he was just still trying to have fun. So like, not that like I was super heartbroken, but I did get a little hurt because he wasn't ready. But like, I respect him for telling me and being transparent about him not being ready. But I was ready. Like I was done playing the field, but whatever. Anyways, moving on. I just feel like situationships are like super glorified nowadays, and I think that like we should either just be single, date honestly, like be honest about your dating period, which could be a situationship, but like situationships get too deep. Like leave it at you just date them, like no strings attached, like we're not on the break of a relationship, we're just dating or be in a relationship. I think it should be just clear cut. But you know, in the world we live in, like, that's hard to come by. But I'm just putting it out there, like, I think it should just be single, you date, or it's a relationship. Because once you start putting feelings involved, spending so much time together, and not really knowing where you're at, and not being open and transparent about where you're at, it can get real messy and people get hurt. Nobody likes to be hurt. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl. I don't care if you hard or you soft. You get hurt and nobody likes to be hurt. And that's on that. Okay? Period. And it could just be like extremely complicated and cause more harm and damage than happiness. And we don't want that. Listen, we just want to be the light. We want happiness. We want positivity. And that's that. How ironic. Speaking of situationships, if you guys are Fab lovers, you know Fab has a song called Situationships, and he is the biggest of, I feel like, biggest of situationship leaders. Although Emily B is his main John, and like they work more as a unit right now in this season. But before, like, I feel like he was in a big situationship. Like, Emily B was his main girl, and he was out here playing the field and had a whole bunch of different situationships with a whole bunch of different girls in different area codes. And what I don't like about this situation is that since this relationship is in the spotlight, like a lot of celebrity relationships, that we have young women glorifying and guys looking up to him in these relationships, that like Emily B has went through hell and high waters and has been dragged through the hills and valleys and rivers and dumps just to get to this relationship that everybody loves and everybody's reposting, like, oh my god, they're so cute, oh, they dress so cute, like they're goals. They are not goals. Like, he had put her through hell and high waters for them to get to where they are, and that's not normal. Like, it's crazy that it's been made the norm that us females have to go through hell and high waters to get to the ideal relationship of a man solely committing to us and being with us 100%. No, that is not normal. There are guys out here that just want to be with you. They only want to be committed to one person. They only want to be happy and start a family and live this life with you. I'm not gonna tell you where you find them at, but you know that's not in my hands. That's in God's hands, and I can't tell you when it's gonna happen because that's also in God's hands and in His plan for your life. But there are guys out here that just want to be with you and don't want to be with everybody else around town. But relationships like Fab and Emily glorify, like, you have to go through all this in order for you to be happy. And I'm gonna bring up another scenario, and although this couple is married and I love them, things happen, but it was just something that the wife said in a series on Netflix, and I'm talking about Kevin Hart and Aniko. I love them so much. Like, I love Kevin Hart, I love Aniko, I love their family. However, Kevin Hart did step out and made a mistake and cheated on Aniko, but they had a short Netflix series, and Aniko was speaking about the situation. She was crying and she was talking about how, like, I think that this was supposed to happen for us to become as strong as we are now, blah blah blah. No, this was not supposed to happen. This should not have happened. Like, that's not okay. Like, boy could have controlled himself. Like, he's grown. Like, he know what's up. Like, he know what he got at home. Like, niggas be acting like they don't know what they got at home. Guys know what they got at home. Like, they know who you are. They know what you're about. And they know that they want to be with you, but they just not done playing the field. That's not cool. Like, don't be with me. Don't commit to me if you're not ready for this real lifestyle. And that's just on that. I just got in my bag. But seriously, like, I feel for the women who think they have to go through so much and all this bad blood, and you go through depression and eating disorders, throwing up, hating yourself, wanting to kill yourself, and just turning into this person that you're not over these guys, and you think that that's what you need to go through. You need to be this, stay here because you're comfortable, you're a ride or die, or I just been here so long and I don't want to look for anyone else. Like, don't stay stuck in these horrible relationships just because of history and the other things that I named, thinking that, oh, we're gonna come out on the bright side. No, like, you're not supposed to be going through that, period. And I think a lot of it stems from situationships, because you fall in love when you're not in a relationship, and then you have this soul tie, and then you're attached to this person and they're doing whatever they want to do, but you're just stuck on, like, I'm in love with this person and hopefully they're gonna leave that person, or hopefully they're gonna, you know, get tired of being out here and playing the field, and you just wasting away. No, absolutely not. That's not normal. Okay, but all in all, if you can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. Period. And what I mean by that is, if you can't take what comes with situationships, if you're not ready for a no strings attached relationship, you might not want to be in a situationship. You're gonna find yourself falling in love and then getting hurt because the other person's not ready and they're still out here. But But if you're able to, you know, guard your feelings, guard your heart, and just take it day by day, whatever it is, what it is. If you have that type of mentality and that's like what season you're in your life, then okay, go for it. You can take the heat. But if you can't take the heat of being in a situationship, you shouldn't even sign up for it. You shouldn't even try it, because you are 9 times out of 10 gonna end up being hurt. So I'm just telling it like it is. Love it or hate it. If you agree with me, comment down below. If you have any comments on situationships, comment down below. If you've been in a situationship, comment down below. If you're trying to hear about my situationships in detail, comment down below, because I'm in the mood to give you guys the tea on sister's life. Okay, I've been in some crazy situations and they've all been great learning experiences. Being in a situationship can be a great learning experience, but you got to be ready to take that heat on. You got to be ready to like let go if they like, nah, you know, I just don't want to deal with this anymore, or I'm moving, you know, I have someone else that I want to take more seriously. So there's a lot of things that can come with it. There's good and bad. So at the end of the day, can't take the heat, stay out the kitchen. Don't get into these situationships and think you have to go through hell and high waters to be with a man who fully wants to commit to you and be happy with you. He's out there. If you ain't find him yet, just continue to work on you. You'll find him in the right moment. He's supposed to be seeking you, ladies, so remember that. He is seeking you. You don't have to seek him. Just make sure you're getting yourself all the way together from head to toe, inside and out, and just be prepared for when you do find your Prince Charming. Okay, period. And at the end of the day, remember to be the light wherever you go, because wherever you go, the light shall follow. I love you guys.